Hey, RetconRaider here. Before we get started, I'd just like to thank the Raiders, the fine folks who help make these videos possible. With special thanks to Anerdinwarpaint, Antonio Hernandez, Matthew Holmquist, Nathan Welch Jr., and Valinrook. Thanks for your support, guys. That said, let's get started. And welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3, as we complete our meet and greet with the local druid coven, and then, hopefully, get back to some actual adventuring. Not that I've really regretted this. I mean, we have uncovered a lot of interesting information, and we've interacted with some pretty intriguing characters, so I definitely feel like it's been worth our while. Speaking of which, I did go out of my way between episodes to grab all of the books that I could get my hands on, but unfortunately it does turn out that there are at least a few we can't pick up without being spotted. That said, I did manage to grab pretty much every book from Kaga's room, so let's have a look at those, shall we? Book Draft, Volume 1. The name on the inside of this faded journal suggests it belonged to a Rowan Featherway, a druid of Sylvanas. Neatly written chapters fill this journal. A list of what appears to be book publishers in Baldur's Gate are on the first page. The cover has a multitude of titles, all crossed out. The Unforeseen Alliance, Volume 1. Druids and Harpers, a fight for good. The Shadowed Evil, who dares to stand against it? Our hero, the brave, mighty Druid Roa, arrives in the Grove. When he received the summons from the Emerald Enclave, he knew something was afoot. Filled with druids and rangers alike, members of the Enclave are scattered across the realm. They fight to preserve the natural order, keep the elemental forces of the world in check, and do battle with those who would upset this delicate balance. They are fierce warriors, though none as fierce as Roa. Built like an ox, a bear, he stands head and shoulders above the crowd. The grove is buzzing with activity. Roa spots a beautiful woman with ebony hair. Glowing past her shoulders, her eyes as blue as a summer's day bluebird. His smile turns to a frown as he notices the crescent moon and harp pinned to her chest. By Sylvanas, what was a harper doing here? Well, not the most exciting entry in his epic tale, but it does make me wonder if you could actually take all of these volumes and give them to a publisher in Baldur's Gate for some sort of unique reward. I think that would be pretty fantastic. Next up, we've got On the Subject of Gond and Progress. A faded letter printed in a dense, bold font. It appears to be an argument between two siblings, one a follower of Gond, and the other a member of the Emerald Enclave. Benji, enough is enough. I'm sick and tired of hearing about your precious Emerald Enclave. They claim to be allies of the people of Faerun, that they fight to balance civilization and nature in a chaotic world, but this is lies. They are enemies of progress, of intellect, who would be happiest if the world reverted to a time of outdoor privies and knuckle-dragging proto-folk. Please, visit me at the High House of Wonders in Baldur's Gate. The things I have learned during my apprenticeship are simply, well, wondrous. There's the water pumps, no more backbreaking work for a simple bucket of water. A steam-powered oxen that can drive your wagon for days on end. Even this letter, it was transcribed and printed by our newest mechanized printing press. I had a little fun and printed several copies, just for the sake of it. Please, brother, I cannot bear the thought of coming home to find you picking berries out of a tree and arguing with Mother and Dad about whether or not their crops impede on Fox territory. Right back soon, alright? And don't forget, Dad's birthday is next month. Love, Abigail. An interesting bit of world building. I don't think we've actually met any druid named Benji, though given the worn nature of the letter, I'm assuming that he's long gone, and this is just something that they tucked into their archives. The Right of Thorns. A scroll covered in intricate drawings, detailing an arcane protection ritual. Interwoven prayers and incantations snake across one side of the page. Written on the other are instructions for performing the Right of Thorns. When the prayer is complete, thorns and brambles rise from the earth, protecting from harm all who chanted it. Okay, not nearly as insightful or helpful as I hoped it might be, but it could still come in handy. And the Emerald Enclave, Tenets. An ancient book, immaculately preserved. The Elder Circle doth decree the greatest tenets, number 3. 1. The natural order must be preserved, no matter its form. 2. Forces that would disrupt the natural order must be destroyed. 3. The Emerald Enclave must offer aid to the weary and injured. Ah, okay. So, from the sounds of it, Halsin was trying to observe all 3 tenets, while Kaga is definitely just focusing on those first 2. I will say, I can definitely see how this conflict would have been started, because those orders do seem somewhat contradictory. In this particular case, Kaga has obviously decided that the weary and injured tieflings are also disrupting the natural order. Oh, hey, Book Draft Volume 3. Lovely. The 3rd book in a series of romance novels. This once beautifully bound book has had pages ripped out, glued back in, and even tied to the book's spine using a piece of twine. Volume 3 is written in bold on the front. The title, The Cost of Sorrow, is followed by a number of question marks. But why? Roa screams, the beast within barely contained. Why follow Shar? Why destroy Moonhaven? Ketheric stares down, haughtily, cruelly, at Roa as he steps over the bodies of harpers and druids alike. Shar knows all. He smiles maliciously. She gave me a holy mission. I'm merely fulfilling it. The people of Moonhaven trusted you, Roa cries, his anger rising. How could you turn your dark justiciars on them? Ketheric smiles. They needed the target practice. Can't have Shar's elite getting rusty, now can we? As for you, a crescent blade appears in his cruel hands. You are but one lone druid, Roa. Who are you to stand against me? Roa forces himself to his feet, Sylvanas' fury coursing through him. I'm your downfall. Today you die, Ketheric. Bravo, bravo. I feel like we missed some pretty significant parts of the story there, but you know what, that's fine. We can just use our imagination. Hey there, buddy. Let's make sure we've still got Speak with Animals running.
I thought you were Halsin.
The bull prances about, haunches clenching and unclenching impatiently.
Where's Halsin? He promised me a mate.
Oh, good. I'm glad we heard that integral part of the moving on.
By Sylvanus, the old oak. All death begets life.
A nice justification to kill people, I suppose, depending on how you interpret it. Yeah, okay, we're not going to bother any of the druids currently casting. They're obviously very on edge after that failed attempt to steal the idol, so the last thing we need to do is give them an excuse to turn on us.
Find our master. Return to me then. Tell me what you find. Tell only me. Understand?
Not now! Places to be!
Where are you going? And he's gone. But that's fine, we get the idea.
By Sylvanus, the forest father, we are granted balance.
I think that might be the druid who Halsin mentioned in his letter about the hag.
Speak.
What were you saying to that bird?
The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not.
Suspicious. Do the other druids know? Because I could tell them.
Before you do that, see how our first druid treats outsiders. Then decide if you would put your faith in her.
Yeah, that's fine. We already know what she told the bird anyway. And it's obvious she is definitely one of Halsin's supporters, just like Wrath.
Again?
Are you helping to prepare for the ritual?
I would prefer not to. But if Master Halsin does not return, Korga will give the order. And my voice will not matter.
Yep, just as I suspected. She is definitely not a fan of Kaga, but she's also not willing to just outright turn on her. Shiny key.
Shh, I'm concentrating. Does this look good? Is the coin in the middle?
Well, I'm going to say it's not a great idea to kick a bird in the face next to a bunch of druids, so I would leave it out. It is far too dull. Fantastic. That's definitely a good use of a crit.
Yeah, you're right. This is better.
Nice. Iluthin, proud Gith, mighty warlock, bird deceiver. Not sure what this key is for, but it is possible it was for Kaga's chest or some other container we've already cracked open. Maybe the door to the storage shed. That seems peculiar.
I'm sleeping.
Yes, so I can see. Could you move just a little? I need to use the elevator.
Okay.
Neat. Gotta say, though, the simple fact that there is an elevator in a druid enclave Seems a bit odd. Especially after we found that letter between the two estranged siblings. Just thought I'd check to see if any of these guys were Benji. Or Rowan. Sadly, I do believe that they are both long gone. A primer on mythical beasts. This thick, gold-trimmed tome is embossed with decorative outlines of fantastical beasts. Each chapter of this book describes the cultural origins of a different mythological beast. Chapter 5. Miniature Giant Space Hamster. Very little is known about this particular cryptid, though stories say they tend to choose well-muscled human males as their steeds when they deign to visit this plane. According to legends, this creature retains a wellspring of indescribable power, known only to itself, though it provides its steed with perhaps mystical, perhaps mundane courage. Unsubstantiated rumors claim the creature has a taste for human eyes. Absurd. Miniature giant space hamsters? I don't think they exist.
By Sylvanus the Tree Father, our turmoil is calmed.
You're curious. You got a great many odors about you. What happened to you?
Well, if you can't trust a sleeping bear with your secrets, then who can you?
He listens, rapt, hanging on every word. As you near the end of your tale, you see his attention drift as he licks his lips, thinking about something else entirely.
Yeah, that seems about right. Not really sure what I was trying to accomplish anyway. Oh, that's fun. He's actually fishing.
He didn't come back, did he? His smell is gone. He's gone.
Who are you looking for?
Master, he left with the weaponed two legs. He said he'd be back. But I can smell them, the weaponed ones, and I cannot smell him. He's not coming back.
You appear to be quite powerful. Why not go after him?
No, the woods have gone dark. There's too many predators lately, and I was never the strong one.
Oh my. Predators so terrifying that even a bear is afraid to take them on. That's really saying something. Okay, we've got a pretty obvious jumping platform to the right. Let's see if we can get out there. We've also got some intriguing scenery off to the left, but there are no obvious paths. Maybe not. Aha! Oh, look at that. Did that thing just appear? That was really subtle. The sad thing is that's not even enough to buy us a single potion. The economy in this game is a bit lopsided. Alright, I don't think we can get out there. The actual jumpable surfaces are usually a lot more level, so I'm not going to waste a jump spell on that. Alright, I think that was just about everyone in the grove. Though, yeah, we do need to go meet with Arabella's mother. After that, I guess we can just start filling in gaps here. That would be the plateau just outside the front gate. Oh, right, and we had that path leading off to the right as well, towards, the coast, I guess? That's interesting. Well, let's go have a chat with Arabella's mom, see what she has to say. And then we're right here, so I guess we'll check this side path.
Stealing the idol? What were you thinking?
I was trying to help.
You nearly died. Did you hear me? What would your mother and I have done?
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
It's not much, but here. Know that if you call, we'll come running, no matter what.
This could have ended badly. Keep her in line from now on.
The Nine Hells will sooner freeze over, but we'll try. Bells, it's our job to get us out of here safely, not yours.
It's my job too. The druids don't care about us. No one does. We have to look after ourselves. That's what Mole says.
That girl. I don't care what Mole says. That was stupid and reckless.
Dancing lights. Not the most exciting spell, but I could definitely see it being useful. Not useful enough to displace our current amulet, but we can definitely toss that to one of our support characters.
Stop. I was fine.
Your mother was a heartbeat away from fighting a bear.
Isn't that how Mum usually is?
Quiet, you pup.
Actually, you know what? Asterion's actions are better spent on attacks, so let's swap that over to Shadowheart.
Trying to help.
You nearly died. Did you hear me? What would your mother and I have done?
Alright, let us proceed. Ah, there we go. A tiefling playing the air guitar for some squirrels.
Remind me. No, that doesn't work. Damn it.
This is still early access.
It hurts! It hurts! Please, make it stop!
Slow down. What is wrong?
Can't you hear it? Her singing. It's awful. Terrible.
Do not mock her. She is trying her best. I assume.
Oh no! Whatever shall we do?
More witless creatures. More ear bleed. My head is melting. I'm leaving before the damage is permanent.
Well, okay then.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become...
Yeah. How can I put this? That sounded a little... unpolished.
It sounded like a cat being strangled. God damn it!
Well, at least she's being honest with herself. You had best swap that loot for a weapon. You will need one soon enough.
Violence doesn't fix everything, you know. Music can help in ways a silly blade can't. Besides, I'm not doing this for me. This is for the people we lost on the way here. It's important.
You know what? I can get behind that. As a Gith, I believe we value our kin. So, sure. Very well. Let me help you finish it then.
It can't hurt. I have an extra loot, if you want.
Yes, of course, but first things first. What is the song about?
My teacher, Lihala. She loved dancing. Had 2 left feet, mind. I remember waking up one night on the road and seeing her, dancing beneath the stars, a huge smile on her face. Thinking of it now, my heart hurts. And my words just seem to crumble, like ash. Wait. Words of mine will turn to ash. That's perfect.
Excellent. Keep going. What would you say to your teacher, if she was here right now?
That it's okay. That I'll be okay. And thank you for everything.
All right. That is what your lyrics need to say.
Moon, moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Wait.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you go smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last line down. The moon reminds me of your grace, all the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away.
Lovely.
Sorry.
There is no need to be sorry, though it does still need work.
And then some. But I have the bones of the song, and that's what matters. That's the first time I've played since Lihala died. My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it.
Well, you have come up with a fine tribute to her.
Lihala said that's why eulogies were important. They were for the living as well as the dead. I'd forgotten what it was like. That itch to perfect a song. The Weeping Dawn will be my gift to Lihala. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this.
Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to
Oh, there's that boat again. And the spires.
light down. Moon, sun, oh, remind me of your grace.
You know, I could have been a lot meaner about that, but I really wanted to see where that was going, and I am glad I did. That was pretty fantastic. I will say, it is a constant struggle between trying to portray Iluthin as this hard-edged gith versus just exploring the things that pique my interest, because I have not seen any of this before. Oh, nice.
Is someone singing?
It's beautiful.
I love that the singing has become kind of this melancholic tune echoing through the adjacent canyon. I have no idea who Mole or Doni are, though. I think this new quest might have misfired. Alright, well, let us explore. We are adventurers. Harpy Nest. That's not a good sign. How do we get over there? Hey, free ribcage. I feel like we should be slightly concerned. Nah. Oh, okay. I think I see. Let's push down a little farther. Oh, hold on. Help the child. Did we encounter a child? Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, tell you what, let's hit the pause button real quick so I can make sure our buffs are topped off. I'm not sure we're ready for this, but we will give it a shot. We'll be right back. Okay, we didn't have much to work with. We definitely need to set up camp soon, but I have topped off our Armor of Agathis. I reset Shield of Faith. I did some spot healing with the 8 billion potions we've been accruing. And you'll notice that I have reluctantly swapped out our Magic Hat for a slightly more practical imp. This thing can fly, it can turn invisible, and it has a poison stinger attack, so slightly more viable. Though I will also note that when I summoned it, our Magic Hat exploded, so that's a bummer. Aside from that, I also did some light scouting, though I was very careful not to get too close. Didn't want to accidentally set anything off. We couldn't get visual from the cliff faces, but the sound cues definitely imply that the harpies are out on these perches here. You can see some pretty obvious flat surfaces, and the music gets a lot louder. Since we already know the overlooking cliff is safe, that's where we found those free rib cages, we're going to go ahead and have Asterion set up camp there. That should hopefully give him a good perch to rain arrows from, but it will also keep him away from the coastline. I discovered it off screen, but apparently he is in fact disintegrated by running water, so, you know, we'll try to avoid that. Alright, I think we're just about as ready as we can be.
Such a pretty song.
Let's do this.
Shh! Listen.
You should not be standing out in the water. It is dangerous.
Don't you hear it? It's so peaceful.
I do not hear anything. Come back to shore.
No. It's just a bit of water. I only want to listen. Just a little closer. Yes, everything's gonna be fine once I get there.
Oh, no, stop. Okay. Crud. There goes Shield of Faith. Looks like we've got 4 harpies. Oh, and Asterion hasn't been looped in. I'll take that as a good sign. It means they have not noticed him. Alright, let's go ahead and see what we can do with him. Oh, nice. Almost a one-hit kill. I was hoping we'd get a chance to lob some alchemist fire too, but that's fine. Let us press the assault. Oh, hold on. Let's go ahead and swap Shadow back to our mace. Let's keep hammering on that one. You know what? Let's go ahead and burn off that last jump spell. Oh, hi there. Oh, okay. Concentration with Speak with Animals, that's fine. Temporary hit points ate the damage. But we completely whiffed on the retaliatory strike. Not surprising. I'm guessing these things have a pretty high dexterity. That is not going to do it. Oh, nice. Uh-oh. I don't like that. Nice. I'll also say, I really like that music shift. When we broke the Harpy's concentration and it switched back to the combat music. Really nice touch. I'm really hoping these things don't have full-fledged charm spells. You know what? Let's just not take any chances. Very nice. Thank you, Asterion. Now we'll just sprint him down the path here. Try to get close enough for more sneak attacks. Hey, stop that. Man, this whole encounter, it's harrowing, but I really like this. No, my hubris. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We've just got the one left. I think we'll be okay. Okay. Well, that at least gets the kid out of the way. Cool, cool. I'm guessing we don't have enough room to fit our imp in there. That's a coin toss, but it could potentially finish this. Yeah, let's go for it.
Are they gone?
Oh, Lae'zel. Okay. Go back to your parents, Ishtik. There's worse in the wilds than harpies.
They're gone. Now there's just Mole. She'll be so mad. I didn't get the gold from the nest. I got to go. Wait, you should meet Mole. She'll be grateful you helped me. Find a boy called Donny. Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
Intriguing. All right, let's get Asterion down here. Oh, but we don't want him wading through the water, so we'll plop him on the beach. So we must have just completely missed whoever was supposed to give us this quest. I guess that would be either Mole or Donny. We'll have to keep an eye out. Okay, I think we can at least get Asterion across the shallow water. Yeah, he's fine. Let's see if we can find our way up to that Harpy's nest. I can't help but notice that Asterion has decided to stop following us. That's fine. He can hang back for a moment while we figure this out. Oh, yeah, okay, I see.
Let's see what those harpies were hoarding.
I'm sorry. This letter is heavily creased, as if it's been folded and unfolded many times. It's marked by water stains that could only have come from tears. Miriam, I'm sorry it's been so long since I've written. A lot has happened. First, some good news. Maggie Twofingers won't be bothering you anymore. I paid her back in full. I'm sorry. She should never have got your name in the first place. Now, for the bad news. My love, I'm not coming home. Not for a while, at least. The money came from a mercenary group. Probably best I don't give their name. And I've agreed to a couple of jobs in the Icewind Dales in return. They paid me up front because... Gods, it's so strange to write it. Because they needed a warlock. They needed me. I took the deal the Cambion offered. I'm not going to say I had no choice, because that would be a lie. But I don't regret it. I'm a new man. I feel strong for the first time in my life. Aside from being awoken in the middle of the night by the smell of sulfur, he likes to drop by to see how everything is going. I have no complaints. If you don't reply to this letter, I understand. And if you don't want me to come back at all, well, I understand that, too. I love you, Miriam, and I want you to be happy, even if it's not with me. Edmund. Can't say it bodes well that we found that in a Harpy's Nest. Alright, let's see here. Ring of Color Spray. When the light hits it just so, the center jewel shimmers with every color of the rainbow. Again, not the most exciting find, but I think we can find a use for that. Oh, Inscrutable Journal. Almost missed that. This worn, leather-bound journal smells of moisture and rotting vegetation. Only a few loose pages are legible, blood having soaked through the majority. We've followed Musharib's instructions so far, but something feels odd. We've encountered no creatures along the way, only alien noises from all directions. Sleep evades us, and the muck on my boots is hardened into a permanent feature. Hopefully we find... Lost more hair this morning. I knew there were side effects to coming back, but I didn't expect it to be so. Barak. I hear him laughing, the lamentations of Amuans droning like a chorus. What is the purpose of this hellhole? He speaks through the walls, the ceiling, the floor. Is he the tomb? Is he... On the last legible page is a crudely drawn charcoal outline of a bearded devil's face, its mouth agape in a silent scream. Well, that certainly doesn't bode well for our warlock friend, Edmund. Though I suppose it's possible this is just an entirely different doomed adventurer's journal. Anyway, we are past time, so let's hit the pause button for now. I am going to canvass the rest of the coastline between episodes, just to make sure we're not missing anything. And we will pick up here next time, as we have a chat with Zevlor, check out this dragon's den, and investigate that plateau to the west. See you then. Oh, and remember, Although I do love playing Baldur's Gate 3, you can find out more about the game by visiting the official website, the official YouTube and Twitch channels, the official social media feeds, or the official store pages. As always, links are in the description.
My head is melting. I'm leaving before the damage is permanent.